Hi guys, welcome to another Stream with Purpose video here. And in this video, again, this channel is dedicated to helping people grow their sports leagues. Um, in this video, I'm going to go over the Wednesday weekly wrap up. All right. Now, what is that? Whatever league, if you want to take your league to the next level, like I've done for Upward, then you've got to have it's whether you do it daily or weekly. In my case, Upward, they play every Saturday, Saturday to Saturday. So right in between Wednesday, I do a Wednesday weekly wrap up, and that's it. Highlights, and we go over the next week's games and that kind of stuff. And you got to do this if you want to go next level on your league. All right, let's start and show you. Quick recap if you didn't see any of the other videos. Government shut down CapCut 2 days ago. Today is January 20th, 2025. And the government just shut down CapCut, so I can't use it, and I'm done using it. Why? Because of Canva. Oh, do I absolutely love Canva. It is wonderful, and I'm sticking with it, and I got a pro license. Your church or organization could have them, if they're a nonprofit, 501c3, have them contact Canva. They will give you a free pro license, and that's what I have, and it's wonderful. All right, so you can see we're talking about the Wednesday weekly wrap up. That's the focus of this video, but we're going to go off into some tangents. All right, what you're going to need in every whatever league you're doing, you want to break it. Let's start with the folder structure so we can work our way through there. All right, step number one. Let's say you're doing this totally from scratch. All right, you decided, hey, I want to do this for my league. I want to start making these awesome videos. I want to start doing live streams. And even if you want to start doing what I do, which is play-by-play, which really takes your league next level, I've been doing this for 7 years for Upward, and every single year they keep growing to the point now that they have 2 different gyms that they need to get the games in. The league's just, this is the first year we've ever had the girls, older girls league go to a 3rd team. It was so hard to find older girls to play at Upward, and now it's grown to 3 teams, and it's just awesome. It really makes me happy seeing all the hard work pay off. All right, let's go to the folder structure. All right, you're starting from basic. You never did any of this before. Here's what I want you to do. You create a folder, the name of your organization. All right, in my case, you can see here, I created an Upward folder. Inside there, you're going to put all your seasons, 2023, 24, and we are at season 25. All right, in here, look at this folder. Wednesday, WWWU, Wednesday weekly wrap up. All right, the weekly wrap up folder. Now, in here, this was last week's. So right now, as of right now, the next Saturday coming up is week 4 of 8. There's 8 weeks at Upward. For these 8 weeks, I just go all out, and that's what I want you to do. I want you to have that mentality of going all out. Now, I'll start here. Let's see, do we have the final product, or is this, let me see what this video is here. All right, so this is just a little thumb I threw together when you open up with it. It's nothing thrilling. Again, I was under severe time pressure between my job and Upward. I couldn't do everything I wanted to do. So I whipped up something simple. I know this isn't really hard. This was all done with CapCut, not Canva. So guys, if you're in a place where you really need something new, you lost Canva, you lost CapCut, Canva is your answer. All right, but this was CapCut that I made that with. All right, so the Wednesday weekly wrap up. I want to see if I have. Is this the full thing here? Let me see. I think it was almost an hour. So 50 minutes. So let's take a look at my week wrap up for week 2. So I did this in the week 3 in the week 3. All right. So you start off with now remember, you're going to make a thumb for each game in your league. I want a thumb, which is exactly this picture without the animation. And then you're going to take that exact photo and you are going to make a loop video for every game. Thumb and loop. This is the loop. The loops are great, but you can certainly skip the loop and just go with a thumb. I didn't need to make this animation, but you know, in fact, I'm not even doing it for this week. So if we go to Canva here, you can see these are all the thumbs coming up for this Saturday. These are all the games that I do. This picture isn't changing here. Oh, I got to click over here. I'm sorry. These are all the different loop videos. But anyway, back to what I was saying. This is Wednesday weekly wrap up from last week. Now look what I did here. Little kids, do you see that? They love to see their name in big highlights. You know, all right, this is what I'm talking about, going next level with your league. And how did I get these highlights, right? You're asking yourself, you know, well, this is a lot of work. You have to do all these highlights and these fancy things. And I post this on YouTube for that Upward organization every Wednesday. Everybody knows to look for it. They're going to see highlights from their last game. And then they're going to see standings. And then they're going to see the next week's matchups. All right, not as hard as you think, guys. Stick with me here. Yeah, I want you to take your league next level. So here's what I'm going to show you, just an overview of how you arrange this. So you start with your Upward folder. Then you're going to make your season folder. Here's my Wednesday weekly wrap-up folder. And that's, you know, week 2 to week 3. After week 2, before week 3. So we're going to talk about the week 3 matchups at the end of this file. There's the full file, and there's all the components inside the file. All right, now how do we get highlights? And this is not a tutorial on how to do instant replay. I'm just showing you how I got there with all those replays to make it easy. As you are filming your game, now, if you're all new to this, this is called OBS, this software. You can download it for free. All right, it's on Windows. And you see this here? Instant replay. You know, you tell me that the kids don't love instant replay? Parents and coaches love it. Anyway, so instant replay. How does this happen? Well, in OBS, and this is all free, they have scripts. And here you would hit the plus sign. And this is not a tutorial on how to do it. I just want to show you that it's there. And then here's my instant replay. And then you assign a hotkey. Hotkey. Scroll down. Did I scroll too far? I did. All right, hotkeys. Save replay. Instant replay. This hotkey, see that little symbol? That's actually this button right there. What does that mean? What does this hotkey mean? That every time I hit this button, now I want you guys to keep in mind what I do. I'm back here. I am announcing the game play by play. I am reaching up and grabbing a camera, and I'm spinning the camera on the tripod. And I have a computer up with OBS. I'm doing all the organ chants. I'm doing, you know, all kind of stuff. I got commercials going on. Timeout. I got Pizza Hut. I made a Pizza Hut commercial. You want to say it? I mean, this is me. You can't hear it. On OBS, you're not going to hear the volume the way I have it set up. But you can see what I'm saying on there. That's my voice saying those words they're talking about. All right. Pizza Hut, the local Pizza Hut, already reached out to me and said, hey, you know, we want to sponsor Upward. Guys, I mean, this is going to take your league to the next level. Pizza Hut wanted me to do a commercial. I did it. They're giving 20% off for anybody that goes in and mentions the word Upward. You know, and they're going to sponsor and send a whole bunch of free pizzas on Championship Saturday. So this is what I'm talking about, guys, getting to go next level. Now I got other commercials. That's all for my cell phone. Here's Shane Battier doing a half step. All right, guys, this is what we're talking about going next level. So the instant replay is nothing more. Here, we're going to do an instant replay right now. You got to start the replay buffer. You already saw the hotkey. What's the hotkey, everybody? That one. At any time that I push that hotkey, it will record the last 10 seconds. So let's prove this. So now that the replay buffer is running, I'm going to put it on Pizza Hut. Now notice right now the instant replay is showing the girls playing. That's my daughter. They're showing the girls playing. If I put it on Pizza Hut and I wait 10 seconds and I'm going to hit my hotkey, right, and then you're going to see it light up right now. I pushed it. Look there. That means that a file was just created. Now if we go to my instant replay, that is loaded. All I got to do is tell everybody, hey, let's take a look at the highlights. And we should see some of the girls' basketball transition into Pizza Hut. Okay, we're just going to see Pizza Hut. I must have went longer than 10 seconds. But this is the instant replay. All right, we'll put it on this right here. And I'll hit the button. There it is. All right, so now if we go to replay, we should see some of that Pizza Hut and then this little QR code I made. So we'll hit replay. There's Pizza Hut. And then I hit the button right about now. And there, so you see how it's working, guys? So during a game, to get highlights throughout the game, all you have to do is tap that button after every basket or good play. And OBS loads up a folder of all those. Let's take a look at it. And this is how I get all the highlights. It's not hard. So I have, when I hit that button, here's all your replays. And what's nice is it even says the word replay. There is all the instant replays I did for last Saturday. Let's look at one. It's only a 10-second clip. Okay, that's me announcing, and then that girl scored, and I hit the button. Which button is it? You can choose any one of these buttons you want. After each basket, you tap it, and then it makes this one of these files. And then what do? Like right now, what we do is I'm going to look at the time. The time is the big key here. So if I know a game started, let's go to the very last game. So this says 3:30. So what I would do is I would take everything from the last hour, from 2:30 to 3:30, drop it into a folder, make a file out of that, dump it into Canva, and now you have automatic highlights for your Wednesday weekly wrap up. Okay, guys, so that's the point of this video, just showing an overview on how to start doing a weekly wrap up. And then you already saw my one from last week. Let's go back and look at it real quick so you get a good idea. Guys, I want you to go next level on your seasons. All right, so we went to the 2025 season. Find the weekly wrap-up folder. Here's the final file. It's an hour long, and people just, they love to see this stuff. Where did it go? Oh, it's inside here. Sorry. Here's the final file that gets produced.
And let me tell you, this was an absolute great game to watch. If you remember back in week one, Chick Coles and the 76ers won their opening game 26-25 against Hochstetler's Trailblazers. And the Sixers were down in that game 8 points late in the game.
See where I'm going with this? You can do this for your league.
And was confident that
I want you to see how I transition to the highlights.
And that's exactly what happened, and they ended up winning.
Get your
week one
coaches'
game,
faces.
26-25. On the flip side, Eric Stark and the
record,
Supersonics got off to a rough
the
week
week,
one, and they
the
took
year,
a loss.
time of the
El
game,
Salvador and the Heat were amazing
coaches.
in that game, 43-36.
Imagine you doing this for your league, live on YouTube. People get to go home. They get to watch this over and over. It's up there for years to come.
Let's take a look. Putting up some really good defense. Jesse's going to take it to length. Jesse missed the layup. Gingrich over the top. Then the ball's going to stay. Good job by Clay.
Hit the button.
Francis to inbound.
Very simple to make these highlights.
Dallas. Yes, he puts it in. Dallas Shands. Passing the ball. And that will be a problem for the Supersonics. They have to work out. Stark, a mismatch. Jesse taking advantage of it and puts it in. Supersonics looking really strong. Here's Gingrich. Clay. Missed it. Francis to follow. Nicely done. Caden got the Umbell with Jesse on him. That's not recommended. Swings the top of the key. Turned over. Liam Francis. Francis dribbling with the left. Got it to Jesse. Right underneath the Francis. Beautifully done and executed.
Look what's on the screen, guys. Do you notice? Team name. Coach's name, what week, score,
that's not going to happen.
where the game's at.
Umbell again. Umbell's going to have to.
All right, guys, so I just want you to think like this to take your leagues to the next level. Okay, guys? There, I'm going to start the Wednesday weekly wrap-up right now. It is Monday. Got to get this done. You got to get it out by Wednesday. So I'm just going to take all those highlights inside that folder that you saw. I'm going to go to Canva, and I am going to grab all the thumbs and then stick the highlights. Just drop them all. Just dump them all in there. And then I'm going to use the voice recording program on my cell phone to do the introduction. And, you know, you lead it up. You kind of make it fun. Give a little pre-loop, you know, pre-game. Lead them up to the highlights and say, let's see who won. And then let all the highlights play. And then afterwards, we're going to make another thumb, and it's going to have the final score. And then we're going to roll into the next game, All right, guys, so I want you to start thinking about this. Whether you want to do this for your league, I really hope you do it. You take your league to the next level. Live stream, play-by-play. If you want to stream with purpose, you know, there's a lot of work, but it's a lot of rewards. All right, guys, I really hope you take that next step of faith and, you know, start streaming with purpose. I'll be glad to help you. Any questions, please put them in the comments. Let's get something accomplished here. I know you can do it.